Hey folks, welcome to Software Testing Hacks. In this video, we will try to understand what are exceptions in Java. Before we begin, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Exception is a problem that arises during the execution of a program. When an exception occurs, the normal flow of the program is disrupted and the program or application terminates abnormally, which is not recommended. Therefore, these exceptions needs to be handled. So, as we say that exception is not something that we expected, right? It is an unwanted or unexpected event that occurred. It could occur during the runtime. Okay, those things have to be handled, and some errors that happens during the compile time itself. Some programmatically, if you have done some syntax error or something, those are the compile time errors which it detects and which will throw the error instantly, so we can fix it. But what happens if it occurs during the runtime? The real time users will get impacted or affected, right? So such thing needs to be handled. For an example, let's say um, if we divide any value by 0, suppose say if I just divide 8 by 0, this will go to infinity, right? So in this case, we will not be able to handle it. So at that time, first we have to check if any such condition or if any such error happens, it is difficult to handle during the runtime, right? So that's why we have two different types of exceptions. One is checked exception and another is unchecked exception. Okay, we can handle it using the try catch block, right? You might know that in try catch block, first we can specify a specific the set of code in the try block so that if any such error occurs, will be catched and then a specific error will be thrown. Okay, we will learn about it in detail. Okay. Um, some of the major reasons why this exception occurs is suppose there is some invalid user input, okay, or there could be some device failure or even loss of network, okay. And sometimes what happens is the memory while during the runtime we may face the challenge of memory also. So at that time, if memory is out, so that time also can occur some coding errors. And also in one such case, if there is a file that it is trying to open where the file is not present, that case also is will redirect it to certain exceptions. So some known thing we can analyze and then we can put it in a try catch block or we can handle it. Okay, that will help us to handle the exception. So that's what where we got to know we have two different of types of exceptions. One is checked and unchecked. Wherein in case of checked exception, where the compile time exception, these are the compile time exceptions, so it can be checked during the compile time. Whereas in case of unchecked exceptions, so it is quite opposite. The compiler will not check these exceptions at the compile time. Okay. If the program throws an unchecked exception, and if we didn't handle it, then it will lead to the some of the runtime errors. Okay. So this is about exception. In the next video, let's understand it deeply. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.